drip check. How would you rate this thing? Just found it on the... Yeah. Just found it in the Piccadilly Garden, just next to the tram stop, right? And wanted to try it on and see how it looks like. Apparently pink is a very flirtatious color, so yeah, I feel like humanity right now needs a lot of like flirtatious, playful, calm, blissful energy, right? So much shit has been happening in the past 2 years, basically since 2020 and all that stuff, and COVID and all that bullshit. And really today has been a fascinating day. I was just sat in the Manchester Art Gallery, and there is this section where you can listen to people, specifically women, sharing their stories about how COVID has impacted their work, their life and everything. And I was just sat down there listening to that and writing a lot of questions and things down, and it really helped open my eyes to see like everybody has suffered one way or another, because everybody has been going through so much changes, so much drama, so much chaos. But specifically, the children has been suffering quite a lot, by the way, because even though they may not be showing it, they may not have a language, like a way to express what's going on inside of them, or how the changes are affecting the changes around them affecting them inside. They are still going through the most dramatic shift, because they are in their age, in their age where they are like the SpongeBobs, right? They are like sponges that are sucking in all this energy around them. So everything that's been happening in the world in the past two years or so, specifically since COVID, its energy is encoded, is imprinted in the very fabric of every humanity in general. But those children are going to grow up with the emotional feeling thought waves, with the frequency, with the vibration of all the hatred, all the chaos, all the drama, everything that happened or has been happening since COVID. Like the information is encoded in their entire being, in their heart, in their mind, in every cell, every atom, every turn of their being, right? And that is really thinking about the future, because in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, those children are going to be technically adults and grow and marry and all of that, and that information is going to be passed on to their generation genetically, unless humanity fucking does some work and heals them and heals themselves. Because the more the collective heals, the more these adults heal, right? The parents, the more they heal, the more their children will automatically mirror that energy, that frequency inside of them. So as they grow up, the energy field basically becomes purified, in a sense that the trauma and everything that they experienced or has been experiencing in the past 2 years or so becomes clear, and they grow up to becoming really just perfectly healthy, shalom, complete whole peace beings, instead of then having to go through so much mental health and so much dramas and so much services to try to just process or just try to heal from the traumatic experience that the whole world experienced in 2020, 21, and it's even continuing all the way in 2022. So that is really it. Another exotic adventure with Royal Anwar. Just finished my holiday vacation and holiday. Now transitioning into back to playing, really back to vocation, right? Back to work. But I never really stopped. Like every moment, every day of my entire life in the past 24 years or so on this planet, every day I've been working, and every single day is working. So yeah, what does work mean to you? What does life mean to you, right? What is work to you specifically, whether you're a man or a woman or however way you identify yourself? How has this whole pandemic situation affected you? How has it affected your mental health? How has it affected your spiritual health? How has it affected your emotional health? How has it affected your physical health, right? How has it affected your financial health? Things to do with your money, right? how has it affected your architect abilities? You know, have you been able to create new things? Have you been struggling with your work and your creativity, anything like that? How has it affected your creation health, your connection to Mother Nature, and also look at Mother Earth, like how is she suffering? Because everything that happens on this planet, fundamentally, this being that it is, this planet is called Aria, right? The being herself, she feels all of that suffering in billions and trillions and zillions of quantities every single day. How has it affected your transcendence health? How has it affected your source health? How has it affected your archangel health? How has it affected your guardian health? How has it affected your ascended master health? And how has it affected your L-013 health? So, I don't know. That's all. I just wanted to ask that question, like how has this whole pandemic situation affected you multidimensionally? And make sure you just answer those questions for yourself. You can write it down, you can put it in a notebook, in a journal, or you can open up like a document on your computer, on your phone, and start putting the question and then answering it. So you can get extreme clarity about like how has this whole global situation affected you personally. And then look at like how has it affected your family, your friends, your children, your parents, your sibling, your work environment, all of it. Because the more you get clarity about that, the more you're able to heal and become shalom and enjoy life and do goofy fun shit. Yeah, that's what it's about. So yeah. Also, it doesn't really quite work with this hand, but it basically means that if you're new here, do it with the other hand. Flip the camera. Basically means if you're new here, to subscribe. Of course, more stuff coming through. Also, it means to like this video, give it a like, a thumbs up, because it's gonna help it to reach other people. Like the questions are important, the context and all of that. Also gonna help people. If you don't like the video, that's cool. You can dislike it. That's totally cool, no problem. No hard feelings, right? Also, in the comments below, write down 3 to 5 things or even 13 things about this video, like the context, the story, the way it's presented, anything, or maybe it's just that. Whatever you like, just put it down, and also some feedback and suggestions included with that. You can even share your story of how this whole pandemic and everything has affected you. And if you explore the rest of this channel, the Self-Transcendence Mastery with Royal Anwar Prakriti, you will, in every video, all of it that I've done, I include elements of how this whole thing has been affecting Royal without really specifically saying it, because when you watch the videos, you will see in the tonality, in the things I share, in the content, in the context, in the resources, in the tools and everything. It is all designed to be of service to humanity right now. And I've just gone through a massive, many challenges basically in 2020 and 21, 22 and all of that. And I've just been turning my own suffering, my own pain, my own wisdom, my own understanding of reality into tools and ideas and systems and all of that you motherfuckers can implement and use and transcend infinity, right? So that's what it's all about. Have fun, enjoy. Bye bye. Just gonna end this video by showing you this little cool place here in the Arundel Center. They recently refurbished this hall place or something. They just have a nice architecture on the ceiling. I wanted to show you guys. There, I mean, you can see it, right? So that is about dimension number 6, the architect, right? Like somebody or many people architected, designed and created the Inception Genesis templates or the blueprints for all of this to happen. So yeah, enjoy, bye bye.